Yeah.
And that's where gaming comes into it, right? But
Yeah.
the streaming aspect of it is be realistic with your expectations and don't invest so much that you like bankrupt yourself because you think you're getting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And that goes in and again ties in what's your objective or what's your goals for like the streaming world?
Yeah.
Like, are you just trying to make friends or are you trying to make money?
And
Black and
also,
white. Are you
from like a mindset standpoint, you cannot set your expectations based on you,
yeah.
not what you see everybody else is doing. And I'll give you a great example, right? An example directly from streaming, right? So talking to a streamer, right? And this streamer had told me that, you know what? They go, if I can just get like 5 people watching me on average, like in the first like 3-4 months of this, I'm going to be really, really happy. And I'm sitting there and I come back like the next day, or I come back sometime later after that. And he's all down in the dumps. He's all like, down and just it's really affected his mood, right? Something's really affected. And I go, what is the deal? And he goes, well, I don't have as many as this other person does, right? Like, and they've been doing it for like a similar amount of time, and I just don't have that yet. And I'm like, well, how many viewers do you have right now? Like, look how many viewers you have right now. And he had 10. And this is, free coaching here, right? If you want to improve your mindset. He essentially told me that I'm going to ask the world for 5. And then the world responds and says, I'm going to return him 2x. And he's not happy. And it affects his mood, it affects his mindset, affects his motivation, affects what he does.
100%.
And the only reason that happened was because he allowed what somebody else was doing in comparison, right? Which we don't have time to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
But comparison is 100% the death of happiness. And that's a great example because
Yes,
you
no.
just asked the world for 5. The world, I want to make $20,000 next year. I make 40 and I'm pissed because the neighbor made 65. That's essentially what you're saying.
100%.
So
Yes.
it's not just a matter of setting expectations, but stick with them, because this ride of streaming and the ride of building a business is way too long to get down and to get negative because the world's giving you 2x for what you asked for.
Yes. I think what makes people better at streaming, this is my opinion, y'all, is vulnerability on your personal levels, being who you are and showing people that you're offering yourself up in some sense. Because there's a lot of them out there that are watching you that are viewers just to view, but they're streamers as well. Hence this whole conversation we're having and people that are in here taking probably notes if they wanted to. Be that person that you are. I guarantee you, like you said, Tati, you might not always get what you think. I'm thinking I'll make a couple friends, and then you make 4 and be upset about it.
Mm-hmm. Because
You
somebody
have,
else has 7.
and don't ever take yourself in a comparison of another person. If I did that, I'd be lost and drowned in the sauce, man.